Hello everyone, welcome back to GK Today. Myself Sia Verma and very good morning. I hope you all are doing very well. So today in this session we are going to cover the most important news analysis of 8th of August 2024 with static GK revision, and we will end this session with the quiz. Fine. So let's find the answers of the last quiz of 7th of August 2024 first of all. So the quiz questions are and the answers. So the answer of the first question is Australia. Second is Periyar Tiger Reserve. The answer of third is India. Fourth answer is Ministry of Power. Next answer is Humayun Tomb, located in New Delhi and then Brazil. Next answer is to strengthen decentralized IT-based laboratory for early detection of epidemic-prone diseases. And the last question's answer is Sri Lanka. Fine. Now let's start the session with the very first question. The key discussion point of today's session will include the Al Doina Lengai volcano, Paris Olympics, India's only active volcano, the tribal group of Manipur, Commission for Agricultural Coast and Price, world's highest railway bridge, and Dola Sadia Bridge. So let's start the session with the very first question. What kind of missile is Astra Mark 1 MK1 missile recently in news? So the answer is option number B, air to air beyond visual range missile. So recently, the Indian Air Force approved 200 Astra Mk1 missile for Tejas aircraft and Su-30 MKI aircraft. Fine. The approval followed by the Deputy Chief Air Marshal Ashutosh Dikshit visit to the BDL. BDL stands for Bharat Dynamics Limited. Fine. So the Chief Air Marshal, Deputy Chief Air Marshal is Ashutosh Dikshit. Fine. And Astra MK1, it is developed by DRDO and made by BDL, and it has a range of 80 to 110 kilometer, and also DRDO is also developing Astra MK2 and its range will be 130 to 160 kilometer. Fine. Also, Indian Air Force. So basically, Indian Air Force was officially established on 8th of October 1934, and the motto of IAF is "Touch the sky with glory, Nabha Sparsham Deeptam." The highest rank in Indian Air Force include 5-star rank of Marshal of Indian Air Force MIAF, and the only person who has the rank of Marshal of Indian Air Force is Arjun Singh, and he is the only person with the 5-star rank of Marshal of the Indian Air Force. Fine. Also, the highest operational rank in IAF is 4-star rank of Air Chief Marshal. Also, the Arjun Singh first Air Chief Marshal of India, and the current Air Chief Marshal is the CAS Chief of Air Staff, and the name is Vivek Ram Chaudhary, and he is the current CAS, also called the Air Chief Marshal. Fine. Let's move to the next one. Next one is Yamini Krishnamurthy, who recently passed away, was associated with which field? So the answer is classical dance. So recently, Yamini Krishnamurthy died at 83 in New Delhi. So she mastered Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, and Odissi, promoting Indian dance worldwide. Basically, Bharatanatyam is a classical dance of Tamil Nadu. Kuchipudi is from Andhra Pradesh, and Odissi classical dance belongs to Odisha. Fine. And Yamini Krishnamurthy was from Andhra Pradesh. She started dancing at 5, and the major honor won by Yamini Krishnamurthy, including Padma Shri in 1968, and also at the age of 28, she won Sangeet Natak Academy in 1977, Padma Bhushan in 2001, and Padma Vibhushan in 2016. Fine. So these are the main awards that was won by Yamini Krishnamurthy in her career. Fine. Now let's move to the next one. Next one is Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary, recently seen in the news, is located in which state? So recently, Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary is in news, and it is located in the state of Assam. Fine. So recently, a Mahavat in Darang district was killed by a wild elephant at Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary. Fine. And Pobitora in Assam's Morrigaon district. So the exact location of Pobitora is at Morrigaon district in Assam, and it has the highest density of Indian one-horn rhinoceros. So this place is famous for Indian one-horn rhinoceros as well. Also, this sanctuary is bordered by the Brahmaputra River. Fine. Now let's move to the revision questions of the current wildlife sanctuary that was in news. So the first one is Ratapani Wildlife Sanctuary, and it is located in Madhya Pradesh. Recently, which state has opened its first bird gallery for enhancing wildlife education and conservation? So the answer is Uttarakhand. Manjira Wildlife Sanctuary, it is located in Telangana. Pangulakha Wildlife Sanctuary, it is in Sikkim. Koina Wildlife Sanctuary, it is in Maharashtra. Galathea Bay Wildlife Sanctuary, it is in Andaman and Nicobar Island. And recently, which state government has introduced the first AI-based smart fence project named Fence to reduce human-wildlife conflict. So the initiative is from Kerala government. And Barda Wildlife Sanctuary, it is located in the state of Gujarat. Fine. Now let's move to the next one. Next one is which state recently become the first in India to buy all crops from farmers at MSP. MSP stands for minimum support price. So the answer is Haryana. So recently Haryana become the first state in India to buy all crops from farmers at minimum support price. Fine. So the Haryana's chief minister announced the state's procurement of all crops at minimum support price, and it will be the first in India. Also, he waived rupees 133 crore in irrigation charges and promised rupees 137 crore in pending crop damage compensation. Fine. And the concept of MSP, minimum support price, was recommended by the CACP. CACP stands for Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices. Fine. The key point is Haryana. So basically, the state government is headed by the Chief Minister Nayab Singh Saini. So Nayab Singh Saini is the current Chief Minister of the Haryana. He's from BJP, and the governor is Bandaru Dattatreya. So governor is Bandaru Dattatreya. The capital of the state is Chandigarh, while its largest city is Faridabad. Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha seat. So basically, 5 seats in Rajya Sabha and 10 seats in Lok Sabha. Fine. So let's move to the next one. Next one is Al Doino Lengai volcano, recently seen in the news, is located in which country? So it is located in Tanzania. Answer is Tanzania. Why it was in news? Because recently the Al Doino Lengai volcano in northern Tanzania has been erupting and sinking for 10 years, we all know. So just because of the case of sinking, it was in news. It is called the Mountain of God by the Maasai and stands at 9,442 feet. Fine. So that's why this question was in news. Simply you have to remember the location of Al Doino Langai volcano, and just because of its sinking activity, it was in news. Fine. Also, the only active volcano of India is Barren Island. So, Barren Island is the only active volcano found in Andaman and Nicobar Island. It's a type of stratovolcano. Fine. Stratovolcanoes are built from multiple layer of lava and ash and pumice. Fine. Now let's move to the next one. Next one is Thado tribe, recently seen in the news, as primarily resides in which state? So recently a tribe called Thado tribe was in news, and this tribe belongs from the state of Manipur. Fine. And recently it was in news just because of the association that was started by the Thado Students Activity. Fine. So recently the Thado Students Association has created a global platform for the Thado communities issue. This tribe is basically from Manipur, and Manipur is famous for its Jhum agriculture practice. Fine. Jhum agriculture practice, it is also known as the slash and burn agriculture or shifting cultivation. So basically, the Thado tribes are the indigenous people in the northeastern India, mainly in Manipur and also in Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram, and Myanmar. And the state is Manipur. So basically, Manipur is recently governed by the governor Lakshman Acharya, and the current chief minister is Anne Biren Singh. The data of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha seats. Rajya Sabha seat is only one, and Manipur has two seats in Lok Sabha. Fine. Now let's move to the next one. Next one is, which ministry recently released a report titled Empirical Study to Evaluate the Delivery of Justice through Improved Infrastructure. So the report, and it is released by the Ministry of Law and Justice. So recently, the Union Ministry of Law and Justice reported problems in the judicial system, and all these problems are mentioned in a report titled Empirical Study to Evaluate the Delivery of Justice through Improved Infrastructure. Fine. So the key issues include lack of courtroom space for 37.7% of judge, not enough trained staff, and poor digital infrastructure. Fine. That's why this question was in news. Also, the first law minister of independent India was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Fine. Let's move to the next one. Next one is, recently which region of India has been chosen as the location for India's first Mars and Moon analog research station? So the answer is Ladakh. So Ladakh has been chosen as the location for India's first Mars and Moon analog research station. Why? Because Ladakh, the atmosphere, the environment of Ladakh is suitable for the study of Mars and Moon and the conditions of Mars or the. So recently, Ladakh is considered for a research station that mimics condition on Mars or the Moon. Fine. This station help test space technologies and study human behavior in extreme environments. So the reason for the selection of Ladakh, only because of Ladakh's dry, cold, and rocky landscape, and with features like uh, permafrost and volcanic rocks, and all these resembles like Mars and the Moon. Fine. So the state is Ladakh. So recently, Ladakh became a union territory on 31st October 2019. It has two capital, Leh and Kargil, and currently it is governed by the Lieutenant Governor B.D. Mishra, and it has only two districts. Fine. And the representative body in parliament is Mohammad Hanifa. Fine. Now let's move to the next one. Next one is, who won the gold medal in men's single tennis title at the 2024 Paris Olympics? So the answer is Novak Djokovic. We all know Novak Djokovic won the gold medal in the men's single tennis title at the 2024 Paris Olympic, and he is from Serbia, and he defeated Carlos Alcaraz. Fine. So at the age of 46, he secured his first gold medal at 2024 Paris Olympic. Fine. And the victory made him the fifth player to achieve a golden slam, joining legends like Nadal, Rafael Nadal, and Serena Williams. Fine. So in the previous Olympics, he did not win any medal, but in the edition of 2008 Beijing Olympics, he won a bronze medal. Fine. Now, let's revise the key questions related with Paris Olympics 2024. So, recently, who has become the first Indian male wrestler to qualify for 2024 Paris Olympics? So, the answer is Aman Sehrawat. Sehrawat it is. Recently, who achieved India's first rowing quota for Paris Olympics? So, the answer is Balraj Pawar. Recently, who has become the sole Indian weightlifter who qualified for the Paris Olympic 2024? Answer is Mirabai Chanu. Who has been appointed as the flag bearer? Answer is Sharat Kamal from Indian contingent at Paris Olympic 2024. And torchbearer is Abhinav Bindra. And who secured India's 16 quota for Paris Olympic? Name is Rhythm Sangawan. And first European nation to issue digital Schengen visa. So the answer is France. Fine. Now let's move to the next one. Next one is, how many national high speed road corridor projects have been recently approved by the central government? So the answer is 8. So recently the center approved 8 national high speed road corridor projects, and the allocated budget is 50,655 crore. Fine. So the ambitious project by the central government with the budget 50,655 crore. The length of the roads will be 936 kilometer, and basically it will improve the connectivity and will support the economic growth. And by this, the center will generate 4.42 crore man days of employment in state like Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, West Bengal, and Assam. So, So simply you have to remember recently center started 8 national high speed road corridor project. Fine. So simply you have to remember 8 national high speed road corridor projects have been recently approved by the central government. Fine. Also, we can discuss about the India's longest road bridge. So, India's longest road bridge, the Dhola Sadia Bridge, and it is located in the northeastern state of Assam. Fine. Also, the world's largest cricket stadium, and the answer is Motera Stadium or Prime Minister Narendra Modi Stadium, previously known as Sardar Patel Gujarat Stadium. Fine. Also, the world's highest railway bridge, and it is Chenab Bridge, and it is in under construction process. Fine. Now let's move to the revision questions. So the revision questions related will so the revision questions related with volcano. So which organization has recently captured an epic view of the largest volcano in our solar system named Olympus Mons using the Mars Odyssey orbiter? So the answer is NASA. Uh, Sundanu Kagigar volcano, and it is located in Iceland. Hunga Tonga Hunga Hapai volcano. It is located in Southern Pacific Ocean. It's a part of Ring of Fire. Campi Flegrei, recently seen in news, is the active volcano, and it is located in Indonesia, Italy. Answer is Italy. Ibu volcano, it is in Indonesia. La Cumbre volcano, it is in Galapagos. Ruang volcano, it is in Indonesia. Noctis volcano, it is on Mars planet. And Mount St. Helens, it is located in USA. And Mount Ulawun, and it is in Papua New Guinea. Fine. Let's move to the next question. So the questions related with tribes. Kadar tribes recently seen in news mainly belongs to which region of India? Answer is South India. Recently, state or UT government recently approved the 10% reservation for the Pahadis and three other tribes, and they are from Jammu Kashmir. The Hatti community, which was recently in news for legal dispute on its inclusion in schedule tribe list, is primarily found in which state of India? Answer is Himachal Pradesh. And the Dashina tribe recently opened Shinon Miras, and they belong from UT, Jammu and Kashmir. Which country is the second largest user of non-tariff measurement (NTMS) in 2023 as per the WTO World Tariff Profile Report? Answer is India. And the impact of climate change on education, it was released by World Bank. A report titled Economic Case for Investment in the Well-being of Adolescents in India. It is launched by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. State of the World's Forest 2024. It was released by Food and Agriculture Organization. Towards Justice Ending Child Marriage Report. It was published by India Child Protection ICP. And the Future of Financial Advice. It was published by World Economic Forum. And according to Niti Aayog report, India has set a target to achieve 500 billion US dollar in electronics manufacturing in value terms by which year? So the target year is 2030. Fine. Now let's move to the today's quiz questions. So here on screen you can see the questions that has taken from the data of July, and you have to answer all these questions. Answer in the comment box. Fine.